Let's see what is the next one trying to say. It says that in triangle ABC, AP is perpendicular to BC. Okay, fine, we have triangle ABC. AP is perpendicular to BC. BQ perpendicular to AC. BQ perpendicular to AC. B dash P dash C. Collinearity is what they have said. B dash P dash C. A dash Q dash C. Then prove that CPA, triangle CPA. Where is this triangle? CPA. Okay, this triangle. Similar to CQB. CQB. I intend to prove two triangles similar. So, if, what did sir say? If there is merge entity, always go and demerge it. If your figure is somewhat, combined together of two figures, if your two figures combined together gives you a single entity, a single figure, what's our duty is to demerge it. The moment we do so, mind you, the figure will give you the answer. What is your duty? Whenever there is a merge figure, merge entity in my language, always try to demerge it, right? And the figure shall give you the answer. Let's see. So which are the two triangles we are supposed to focus on? CPA and CQB. So let me go for demerge figure, CPA. Am I talking about this CPA? This is CPA. Thereafter BQC. So this is my BQC. Mind you. So just now said what? Your figure will give you the answer. Let's see. APC. Is this 90? Indeed. So jot down whatever things are there in the given. Whatever things are there in the given. BQC. Is BQC 90? What next? Children, keep this in mind. I have said earlier also, now also. Never ever they will give you common angle, vertically opposite angle and common side. What can you see? What is common? Angle C common. Look into the demerge entity. Look into the demerge figure. Not into the merge one. Not into the merge one. Look into the demerge one. Is angle C common? Are the two triangles similar? Are the two triangles similar? And if the two triangles are similar, by AA test, can I always get the values, that is, find the value of AC by CSST? I can always get the value of AC by CSST. Right? So, how we write down? We write down this sum as, which are the two triangles? One-to-one correspondence is very, very important, children. So, if you want to learn something one-to-one correspondence over here, how sir does so, there are multiple ways to go with. Write down the first triangle the way in which you want to write down. I repeat, write down the first triangle the way in which you want to write down. So, I am taking APC. So, some other child must say or might say, sir, can I take PAC? Yeah, you can. The third might say, sir, can I take ACP? Of course, you can. There is no restriction. The way in which I go, you should go. So, naming of the first triangle is your call. Naming of the second triangle is based on the first triangle. That's what one-to-one correspondence is all about, children. So, when you name the first triangle, you can name the way you want. But when you name the second one, please see to it that you name in context to correspondence to the first one. I'll help you out how to do so. So, the first triangle, I am naming it the way in which I want. So, in triangle. Before that, since there are many things given, so let me jot down that first. Since it is not to prove sum, it's partly to prove and partly to find. Though I have written over here prove and proof. So, it's partly to prove. Then too, I'll write down all those given part. So, always write down the given first. AP happens to be 7. BQ happens to be, or BQ given to you is 8. BC given to you is 12. No units are being given. So, your final answer should be in units. No units are being given. Equation number 1 given, mind you. Now, in triangle. The first name of the triangle is your choice, and I have stated APC, in triangle APC and triangle. Now children, when I have taken APC, I'm just telling this to myself, the same thing is what you are supposed to. In my demerged figure, A is not having any kind of marking. Do I have any kind of demarcations done? No, there is no marking done. So who is corresponding to this particular triangle in that triangle? That is, who corresponds to A in this triangle which doesn't have any marking? A doesn't have, fellow B doesn't also. B doesn't have it. So, my one-to-one correspondence for A is B. Thereafter, I said AP. So, I went with 90. Who is 90? Q is 90. So, B, Q. Thereafter, went with C. So, what is the demarcation given? The mark given over here is cross. cross. You may say, sir, what if I would like to write down CPA? Let me write down over here. What if I write down CPA? Any random, you only said, sir, you only said you can write down any random, the first one. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll give you answer for that. When you have taken CPA, then what shall be one-to-one correspondence? Triangle CPA and triangle. You have taken first C. So who is cross mark? C is here with a cross mark. Who is here? C. Then you went with right angle. So C to P, right angle. C to Q. Next, thereafter you went with C to P with A, with no marking. Who is left here? B. Children, I assure you, you can try this at your place. You can try this at your place. I have taken different marking, then too I shall get AC. Right? You also try with this. You have to have the same value what I get it. Challenge. Sir, can I take PAC? I don't mind. I really don't mind. So those who say PAC, for them, you started with 90. So here you should start with 90. So P corresponds to Q over there. Then you went with A with no marking. Over here, B. And then C. Nothing left. Are you getting me, children? Please, one-to-one correspondence is the key for similarity. One-to-one correspondence is the key for similarity. This is something extra. This is something extra. I just want, let this be here for the entire solution. Let this be here for the entire solution. And I tell you that you try this out at your place. You have to have the same answer as that of what I'll be getting over here. Let's start with our solution. In triangle APC and triangle BQC. APC, BQC. What is it? APC, angle APC, congruent to angle. APC, congruent to. Since I've written one-to-one correspondence over here, it is helping me here also. Writing one-to-one correspondence over here helps me in every further part. So I just have to blindly follow what I have written. APC, BQC, each is 90. Are you getting me? That's what one-to-one correspondence is. Each is 90. I can blindly follow these one-to-one correspondence. Thereafter, angle C is common. That's what we have taken. So if I take angle C common and I write down ACP, congruent to. Now when I've stated ACP, here also I will go with same way, BCQ. I hope my children are getting it. I hope you are getting it. I went with ACP, C being a common angle, right? So A, over here B, then C, then Q, Q. That's it. Common angle. Therefore, triangle APC similar to triangle BQC by A test. Said and done. What next? I'm supposed to find out AC. So, all that we have to do now is CSST. Again, we'll be having 6 things or 3 ratios. But we don't have that many values. So, we'll pick up only those which are there and which needs to be found out. Right? Don't write down unnecessarily the 3rd ratio. If not required, why we shall not. AP, okay. So AP is given to me. That's the reason I've taken AP. AP by who shall be there? Corresponding value, BQ. Then BQ is known. BC, oh okay. If BC is there, then I'll go with AC. That's what I need to find out. Is AC by BC. I shall write down CSST. Children, please do not write down CSST. Corresponding sides of similar triangles. Jot down the values. How much is AP? Sir, 7. How about BQ? 8. What about AC? So that's what we want to find out. BC, given to you, 12. From where did I get these values from? From equation number 1. On cross multiplying, AC is equals to 7 into 12 by 8. 4 goes 2 times, 4 goes 3 times, 7 3s are 21. Therefore, AC is equals to 21 units. Therefore, AC is equals to 21 units, children. Right? So it was all about CSST. Jot down the values, get the answer.